Have you ever felt like you're constantly running on a financial treadmill, working hard but getting nowhere? You're not alone. A staggering 63% of Americans admit to living paycheck to paycheck, regardless of income. But what if I told you that your financial struggles aren't just about how much you earn, but how you handle the money you do have? Today, we're exposing 5 insidious money habits that are silently sabotaging your wealth and keeping you trapped. It's time to face them, break them, and finally build the financial future you deserve. Before we dive into the specific habits, let's acknowledge a crucial truth. Personal finance isn't just about math, it's about psychology. Many of us are stuck in financial ruts not because we lack intelligence, but because we've developed unconscious habits that serve short-term comfort over long-term prosperity. These aren't just minor missteps. They are fundamental flaws in how we interact with money. Think of them as invisible chains, holding you back from accumulating savings, paying off debt, or investing for your future. The good news? These chains are entirely within your control. Once you identify them, you gain the power to break free. This isn't about shaming, it's about empowering. By understanding why you're stuck, you can begin the practical work of getting unstuck. We're going to pull back the curtain on these common, yet devastating, financial behaviors and arm you with the strategies to reverse their grip. The first deadly habit is simply not knowing where your money goes. Many people avoid budgeting because they find it restrictive or complicated. Instead, they operate on a hope and pray system, spending until the money runs out. This is like trying to navigate a dense fog without a map or compass. You're guaranteed to get lost. Studies consistently show that individuals who track their spending and budget are significantly more likely to save and pay down debt. Without a budget, you have no clear picture of your cash flow. You don't know if you're overspending on dining out, subscriptions, or impulse buys. This financial blindfold allows sneaky expenses to drain your accounts, often leaving you surprised and stressed before the next paycheck arrives. For example, if you spend just $0 a day on lunch and coffee during your work week, that's $0 a month, or, for $100 a year, that could have been saved or invested. This isn't about deprivation, it's about clarity and control. Action step start by simply tracking every dollar you spend for 1 month. Use a spreadsheet, a notebook, or a free app like Mint or an app. Seeing your money habits in black and white is the first, crucial step to regaining control. Then, assign every dollar a job using the zero-based budget method, ensuring income minus expenses equals zero. We live in an age of instant gratification. The second habit keeping you poor is constantly prioritizing immediate desires over future financial security. This manifests as impulse purchases, upgrading perfectly functional items, or buying things to momentarily boost mood. That new gadget, the latest fashion trend, or an expensive meal might provide a fleeting thrill, but it often comes at the cost of your long-term goals. This isn't about enjoying life. It's about a pattern of making decisions that drain your resources without building lasting value. For instance, putting a 0 desire on a credit card with an average 20% interest rate means that item could end up costing you 0 or more if you only make minimum payments for a year. That's money completely wasted on interest, money that could have gone into an emergency fund or investments. This cycle prevents you from building an emergency fund, making significant debt payments, or investing for true financial freedom. Action step implement the 30-day rule for any non-essential purchase over 0. If you still want it after 30 days and you've budgeted for it, then consider buying it. For smaller impulse buys, ask yourself, is this bringing me lasting value or just a temporary dopamine hit? Before buying, picture your future self and ask if this purchase is helping or hindering them. Perhaps the most destructive habit is allowing high-interest debt to fester. We're primarily talking about credit card debt, personal loans, or payday loans that carry annual interest rates ranging from 15% to sometimes over 400%. This isn't just a minor inconvenience. It's a wealth erosion machine that constantly siphons off your hard-earned money. Imagine having a 0 credit card balance with a 22% APR. If you only make the minimum payment of around 0, it would take you over 15 years to pay off that debt, and you'd pay almost 0 in interest alone. That's 0 of your money that vanishes without building any equity or value for you. This debt becomes an anchor, preventing you from saving, investing, or even breathing easily. Ignoring it won't make it disappear. It only grows stronger, trapping you in a never-ending cycle of payments that do little to reduce the principal. Action step face your debt head-on. List every debt you have, including the balance, interest rate, and minimum payment. Then, choose a strategy. The debt snowball, pay smallest balance first for motivation, or debt avalanche, pay highest interest first to save money. Focus intensely on one debt at a time while making minimums on others. Call your credit card companies and ask for a lower interest rate. It often works. Many people focus solely on cutting expenses, which is vital, but neglect the equally powerful lever of increasing income. The fourth money habit that keeps you poor is failing to consistently invest in your own skills, knowledge, and career development. In today's rapidly evolving job market, staying stagnant means falling behind. If you're not actively learning new skills, networking, or seeking opportunities for growth within your profession or a new one, you're essentially capping your income potential. Over a 10-year career, an employee who consistently upskills and negotiates salary could potentially earn 0.000 to 0.000 more than someone who doesn't. This isn't about spending thousands on a new degree if it's not practical. It's about strategic, affordable investments. It could be an online course to learn a new software, attending industry workshops, reading books relevant to your field, or even starting a side hustle that teaches you valuable business acumen. Your greatest asset is your ability to earn. Action step dedicate 1 hour a week to learning a new skill related to your career or a potential side hustle. Look for free online courses, read industry blogs, listen to educational podcasts, or network with people in higher positions. Consider how you can add more value to your employer or the marketplace, and then develop those skills. The final habit that keeps too many people poor is relying on willpower to save and invest. Humans are naturally wired for present bias. We prefer immediate rewards over future gains. This means if saving and investing require a conscious decision every single month, it's far more likely to be skipped or delayed, especially when unexpected expenses or tempting opportunities arise. This pay yourself last mentality ensures your financial future remains an afterthought. Most financially successful individuals don't rely on pure discipline. They set up systems. They automate their savings and investments so that money moves into their dedicated accounts before they even see it. For example, setting up a recurring transfer of just 0.0 per paycheck into a savings account means you'd accumulate for 100 in a year without thinking about it. Invest that 0.0 per paycheck into a diversified index fund earning an average 8% annual return, and after 30 years, you could have over 50,000. That's the power of automation and compounding. Action step open a high-yield savings account and an investment account, like a Roth IRA or 401k if your employer offers one. Set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to these accounts to occur on payday before you pay any other bills. Start with even a small amount, like 5 or 0, and gradually increase it as your budget allows. Make it non-negotiable. So, we've identified the 5 money habits that keep you poor: living without a budget, prioritizing instant gratification, ignoring high-interest debt, failing to invest in yourself, and not automating savings. It can feel overwhelming, but remember, every single one of these habits is reversible. Financial freedom isn't about earning millions. It's about having control over your money and your choices. It starts with awareness and small, consistent actions. Don't try to tackle everything at once. Pick one habit to focus on this week. Maybe it's setting up that simple budget, or perhaps calling your credit card company. Each small step you take is a powerful statement to your financial future. I am in control. The journey will have ups and downs, but the important thing is to keep moving forward. Imagine the peace of mind that comes from knowing exactly where your money goes, having no high-interest debt, continuously growing your income, and seeing your savings and investments steadily grow. That future is within your reach, starting today. You've just uncovered the habits holding you back, and more importantly, you have the actionable steps to change them. This isn't just theory. It's practical advice that can genuinely transform your financial life. If this video resonated with you, hit that like button to spread the message. Subscribe to the channel for more straightforward, no-nonsense financial guidance. And I want to hear from you in the comments below. Which of these habits are you ready to tackle first? What's one small step you're committed to taking this week? Your journey to financial freedom starts now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.